To celebrate Black History Month, Thrive City is hosting an annual event where the entire family is welcome to enjoy music, art, food, and amazing performances. To tell us more about it is recording artist and cultural ambassador Queen Iminah. Queen Iminah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yes. Oh my gosh, a really incredible event and celebration is happening in honor of Black History Month at Thrive City. I know so many people are looking forward to this. So tell me all the details about this event. What can we expect, Queen Iminah?
So we are so thankful that Thrive City is honoring, celebrating, and elevating Black History Month with their annual celebration. We had the opportunity to perform last year, and it was really a beautiful, amazing, family-friendly event. So there's going to be live performances, myself, along with Rhyme Fest, who's a legendary MC, Iminah, West African Dance Company, which is an amazing African dance company. They're going to have face painting, children's activities, and also the Black History Mobile Museum, which is an amazing repository of learning about Black history and culture and how Black history and culture is influential in American and world history and culture.
Oh, that's incredible. It sounds like it's going to be a magnificent event. And tell me all the details about when and where people can catch this, because it's coming up soon.
Yeah, it's coming up soon. So it's this Monday, which is President's Day. It's a holiday. Most people will have off. So if you're looking for amazing things to do with your family and children, it is a wonderful celebration. It's going to be from 12 to 3. Registration is free, but they do ask that everyone registers. They can go to thrivecity.com or chasecenter.com/events and get all the details. Because this is also part of the Golden State Warriors and Chase Center, their Thrive City program, one of the Warriors players is going to also appear.
Ooh,
and you just never know who may come. So it's really going to be a beautiful event.
Amazing. Okay, so people can't expect to see one Warriors player then at the event.
At least one.
At least one. Okay, we're not going to give all the details of who, but that's very exciting.
Yes.
And you mentioned, Queen Iminah, that you actually are going to be one of the performers there. You're a recording artist. You do so many things. You wear so many different hats. Tell me about you as an artist first, and then we'll get into your performance at Thrive City.
Right on. Well, thank you. I like to brand myself as a global change maker, recording artist, educational leader, and cultural ambassador. So really, as we're celebrating Black History Month, in Black history and African culture, music is a huge part of just how we live our lives, how we educate each other. And so I love to use my music to elevate and just educate ourselves on who we are, and also inspire our youth to dig deep and like really give their best and be their best. So my entire brand is called From Ghetto to Goddess, and it's all about us elevating from circumstances that the legacy of enslavement, the legacy of racism has really put a lot of our community in these circumstances. But it's time for us to rise to our original selves and embrace our greatest wealth, which that is what From Ghetto to Goddess is all about.
Oh my gosh, I just got chills. That's so impactful too. And I love how you put it, you know, within music, you can teach so much through music about culture, history, everything, truly. But how would you describe you as an artist, maybe your flavor or your sound to those who have maybe never heard?
So my music is a reflection of global Black culture. I call my brand of music melanated music. So it's really a mix of Afro beats, reggae, hip hop, and R&B, which are some of my favorite genres of Black music. And so really using those mediums, one, to just show global solidarity with people wherever they may find themselves in the world, and really showcasing a lot of similarities that we have while also respecting the differences that we have depending on which regions we come from. Personally, I have a unique background in terms of being African American and Jamaican, and so I bring both of those heritages into my music. And then also as we look to Africa as just the place of our origins, really embracing Afro beats, which now is on the global stage. I've been an Afro beats artist for the past 10 years. So the past decade, I have been, you know, traveling to Africa, living in Africa, really doing what I can as a cultural ambassador to build bridges and make cultural reconnections so that our people here in America have more of an understanding of our origins and how that ties into a lot of amazing things we do today.
Wonderful. And in terms of your specific performance, when it comes to Thrive City, What will people be able to expect from you as a performer when they come to the event?
So this year for Thrive City, our performance, we have something really special. So it will be a mix of song, dance, and spoken word. I will also be joined by some amazing young ladies from the African American Female Excellence Program, which I'm the co-founder, program director of, part of Oakland Unified School District. So we have almost 400 girls that we work with in 13 schools throughout OUSD. And so some of our students will be coming and showcasing their beauty, their talent, their skills, and giving a great boost to the song and dance performance that I'm going to bring as well. And there's going to be an amazing lineup of entertainers, and we're just thankful to be part and contribute to celebrating and elevating our culture.
Oh, well, you are one of those amazing entertainers, so people can definitely look to see you there at the event.
Yes.
Any other names that people might recognize?
Yes, so Rhyme Fest, he is originally from Chicago. I have remembered seeing his name and seeing his thing, so I believe he now works with Golden State Entertainment. So it's going to be wonderful to see what he brings forth. And Diamanakur West African Dance Company, I actually have had the pleasure of taking their dance classes since I was an infant. So
really?
Since they are over 40 years old in the Bay Area, they're a great repository of history and culture. So they bring traditional West African dances from Senegal, Mali, Guinea, Liberia, and that is just going to be an exhilarating performance. I take their dance class every Saturday at the Malanga Center, 3 o'clock. So if you want a great workout and just a great time to connect with your community, they are a really great company, and we often are put on shows together, so I'm really excited about this upcoming event.
Oh man, well, I'm excited too. You've got all of us really excited about this event. So one more time, all the details, when, where, and how they can reserve their spot.
So it is this Monday, February 19th from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. It's going to be in the West Wing of the Chase Center in the West Wing lobby. Usually the event is outside in the Thrive City Plaza, but there's potential rain, so they've moved it indoors. But you can go to thrivecity.com or chasecenter.com/events and register. It's free, but just for their planning purposes, they want to know who's coming and make sure they have a full accounting of that. So it's going to be amazing, and I can't wait to perform. The girls are excited, and it's going to be a beautiful time.
Oh, man. Well, congratulations. And we are so happy to have you back here today, Queen Iminah, and good luck this week.
Thank you so much.
Monday, actually.
Yeah, it's coming up soon. Can't wait.
Of course. Appreciate you.